Just hit OK. All right, and we're live for our live show on March 1st, 2016. I've got the head tech for Airsoft GI1, Aaron Mora, here in the office today. I don't know why. It makes sense in my head. Anyway, so we've got a variety of custom guns to show you here today, in addition to go over, promos and cool stuff that is happening. We also had our patch package go live today. I believe it was at noon Pacific. What?
You said yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you said nope. I was like, I'm pretty sure it did. And if you guys aren't familiar with how our patch packages work, I think it's really cool because for $5, you're at least going to get that much money in patches. That's around how much patches cost anyway. But you're going to have a chance of winning like $100, a $200, a $500, or a $1,000 shopping spree at airsoftgi.com. And it's pretty cool, especially when you think about a lot of fun stuff you get for $1,000, especially when you just add on the patch package to your normally existing order. It's only $5, and you have a chance of winning a whole lot of cool stuff. So check it out, and also check out airsoftgi.com regularly because we've got custom guns like this one right here, the aptly named Bounty Hunter, that are going up on the website pretty regularly. And once they're gone, well, you're going to have to call our customer service to get our techs to make it again, because it's possible sometimes, but not always, because there are limited parts available on the market. Again, if you guys have any questions, for Aaron, the head of our tech department, or myself, the head of our idiot department, feel free to let me know and put it in the comments. Someone's asking, what's with the lighting? Well, we wanted to go with some mood lighting, so that's what we're doing. Thanks, buddy. But without further ado, let me show you a quick promo of our patch package. We've got Justin talking about it right now.
Airsoft GI TV. If you haven't had the chance to take a look online, we have our March Mayhem Mystery Patch Package going for $5. Now, we have brands going from Epic Panda, 5-Star, Milspec Monkey, and other cool brands in there. Also, you have a chance to get a gift certificate for $20 or even $1,000. So imagine that, a $1,000 shopping spree for only spending $5. Once again, check it out on airsoftgi.com. My name is Justin. See you guys out there.
All right. Well, we hope you guys like that quick little infomercial from Justin, who's actually in here in the studio with us. Again, if you guys have any questions, I know Stephen Smith is saying, any advice on selling guns? Well, thank you, Justin. People were just talking about the lighting. I'm so white, I'm getting blown out on the screen, though. Okay, so someone's asking any advice on selling guns. Well, I can tell you one thing you probably can't do right now, which is you can't normally sell, or you can't really sell it on Facebook anymore because of the recent changes, which a lot of us noticed on Facebook.
Yeah, kind of sucks. I've been trying to sell a few of my things, and they pretty much pulled all my posts down.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a Marussian 8mm shotgun that I don't know who wants to buy that, but yeah. So essentially, Facebook is no longer a good place to sell airsoft guns. I know people are talking about forums are probably going to start coming back for that sort of stuff.
Forums, Craigslist, what else was there? I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Fair play. In addition, just before we get too much into question and answer, I want to go over just a few quick promos. We've actually got a blitz starting on March 5th. I think that's probably this Saturday. If you guys have ever been looking for a SCAR or a Mark 16, they're the same thing. We're having a special blitz deal on Classic Army Mark 16 SCAR Ls. Normally they're priced at $325. They're going to go for $179.99, which is a huge price drop, about $150 around about. Pretty solid deal. So if you've ever been looking getting a SCAR, I would wait until March 5th and get them on airsoftgi.com. In addition, we've got a BB Wars event coming up in Southern California. It's called BB Wars Episode 5 Water Wars. It's held at Rockahula Water Park on March 19th. Now, it's going to start pretty early in the morning. It's going to be a really cool day of gameplay, especially if you've ever wanted to play in an abandoned water park. Now, both of us have actually played there before.
It's actually pretty fun. Mm-hmm. It's really weird being in the pool area, or the small pool area.
The Lazy River?
Lazy River.
Yeah.
And then the little kiddie area where it's really hard to get any kind of cover. But it's still a fun fight.
No, it is very fun. It's just a different dynamic, like playing in an abandoned water park. And I got to be honest with you guys that the tickets we put up, we worked really hard to keep the cost as low as possible. A lot of the ops that happen at this facility, which really don't happen often, are around like $100, $150. And the price for our ticket is $55. So if you've ever had a chance to play at this park before it either gets demolished, sold, or whatever, get on this ticket. It's March 19th, and get them on airsoftgi.com. I would highly suggest signing up for the Rebel side, because that's me. Whatever, no big deal. What?
This one right here.
If you win the $1,000 gift card, do we go to the store or do you just order stuff? I'm pretty sure you can use it online or in store. It's up to you. Most of the time, people generally use the gift cards that they get out of our mystery boxes online because, we ship all over the United States and, in fact, all over the world. Let's see. Actually, we had someone just ask a question. They're from England. They want to buy, but it's too confusing. Actually, it can be as easy as just hitting that global checkout button. You put all the stuff you want in your cart, no matter where you're from. Britain, Sweden, Russia, Ireland, Russia. It could be anywhere. I just like saying that a couple times. But just hit that blue global checkout button, and what makes it easier is it tells you all the duties, taxes, and fees ahead of time before you buy. Because before I worked at GI, when I would buy stuff from, let's say, Hong Kong, China, or Taiwan, I wouldn't know the shipping costs were until I pretty much almost about to charge the card. So it's kind of a pain in the butt, but we made it a lot easier for you guys so you know up front how much it's going to cost because, duties, taxes, and fees are different for every country. So, but check that out. It's actually as easy as we could physically make it. This is from Ulrich Thieberg. Airsoft GI, what's the cheapest gun you have? That's a good question.
Probably one of the Lancers.
Well, if he's really going for cheapest gun, it'd probably be a spring pistol.
Oh yeah, more than like I was thinking along the lines of an AEG or something like that.
Yeah. Literally, if you're looking for the cheapest gun, probably $10, $5 Springer. But yeah, if you're looking for a cheap competitive gun, we've got a Lancer Tactical AEG series, the M4 and the AKs that are around like $89, $95.
I think they're like just subpar 100, something like that. Yeah,
just under 100. Now, speaking of affordable stuff, we also have a special deal going on the Lancer Tactical M82 sniper rifle. It's a spring sniper rifle that's $109. Now, that might not seem out of the ordinary, but for folks who've been playing a while like us, you want to get an M82. That usually costs north of like $600, $700, $800.
Yeah.
And usually it's, an AEG or it's gas bolt operated or something like that. These are spring. However, they shoot pretty good right out of the box, especially for $109. And they're super lightweight.
Polymer. So
Yes. No, but it's weird. Like, I just saw someone pick it up and they shot at me one-handed. I was like, damn. So they're that lightweight. But anyway, so let's see. Went over the patch package, BB Wars, Water Wars, Lancer Tactical. Oh, yeah. So we also have free shipping for orders over $85. You just have to use the coupon code FREESHIP. And we also, like I mentioned just a little while ago, we ship all over the world. Just hit that global checkout button. All right. Without further ado, why don't we go over these cool guns we have in our office? I personally really like the Bounty Hunter, so why don't we go over that first?
All right, this is one off of one of our FMG4 bases. It has the Dano Defense Wrist 2 12-inch on it. I believe it's the Wrist 2. Yeah, it is. It's got some cool features on it. Brian, I didn't personally build this one. This was built by Brian. He upgraded it with a few things. Put in a new spring, new piston, as well as a new motor. It's got everything you want. It's got a grenade launcher on it already. And I believe it comes with actually one shell.
That's nice.
So, pretty much ready to go.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Nice to have one just in there.
Yeah. And it's got some cool, it's got the laser red-green dot on top.
I like it has a sight riser on it, too. That's nice.
Yeah. That one sits pretty low to the rail. It's pretty. It would be good for like a subgun or something like that, but when you put it on an AR, it's like
you kind of need it a little bit. Yeah,
it's a little out of the way.
Yeah. But it's a red-green dot, and it's got a laser on top. So that's pretty nice. What?
Oh, nothing. I said that, but it's all right.
Oh, sorry. I kind of tuned you out for a second there. And it's got a custom grip on it, too. The MFT grip.
Oh, yeah, the MFT grip yeah, never mind.
Okay, so let me just go over the parts used in full detail. Mad Bull 12-inch Dano Defense M4A1 Riz 2 Dark Earth. D-Boy Full Metal 3-in-1 203 Grenade Launcher Short. Mad Bull Airsoft Landtag Dragon Flash Hider. Vism Micro Green Dot Sight with integrated red laser. AIM Sports High Profile Riser Mount. Magpul USA MOE Stock. Action Army Infinity AAC Motor. Long type, 40,000 RPM, MFT Industries Engage Pistol Grip, Palm Piston, PTS, GI Palm Piston, sorry. PTS 150 round EPM, great mags, Lance Tactical 120 round grenade shell, Mad Bull M110 AEG spring, B2 sights, and next generation Miracle Barrel. Did you say there's a Miracle Barrel on there?
I did not.
Oh, that's dope. That's even better. That's awesome.
Actually, the new ones are actually pretty good. They're really good actually. They instead of it just being a brass barrel, they have a stainless steel coating on it now, and it's polished to a nice bore on the inside. Spencer actually put one of them in his foul for uprising that we went to a couple weeks back, and he was getting incredible shots with that thing. It had great range.
Now, the suggested retail price from your tech department is $850. However, the higher-ups here decided to put it on our website for $750, $100 off. And again, you know, if you want to take all these disparate parts and put them together yourselves, it's going to end up costing you more, and it's not going to be put together by the GI Tech department. So you're going to save money in the long run if you like this setup and you wanted to replicate it or do something similar to this. You're going to save money in the long run by buying the custom gun pre-made by a world-class tech department. All right, well, this is the Airsoft GI Custom M4 Bounty Hunter. Get it online. I believe it's already up right now.
Yeah, it should be on there right now.
Dope. You want to take this?
Excuse me.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, so this should be the Prowler.
What's up with the videos and audio? I'm not sure. If you guys, if there's something wrong with the audio, let us know. Maybe it's blowing out a little bit, but let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is at the Prowler?
I believe, yes it is.
Okay, this is the Airsoft GI Custom M4 Prowler AEG. Base guns in Echo 1 Platinum, shoots between 390 and 400. Parts used include a GI 13-inch G4 M-Lock, GI G4 M-Lock compatible rail section 3-pack, Mad Bull JP rifle style flash hider CCW, Tippmann backup flip-up sights, Vulcan VTAC tactical mini red dot sight, AIM Sports high profile riser mount, MFT Battlelink minimalist stock and flat dark earth, MFT Industries engaged pistol grip, Lone XA1 torque, and torque up and high speed motor long, PTS 150 round EPM magazine, GI palm piston, Lone X tappet plate, Mad Bull M110 AG spring, and this gun, thank you. It was the suggested retail price from our tech department $750, and it's on our website for $655. So you can get this entire setup for $655. This is much lighter weight than I expected.
Yeah, the rail is actually a really light rail. The panels are pretty light, and then it's also a, Echo 1 Platinum. They do a pretty good job at keeping the body pretty light. And also with the minimalist stock, you lose a little bit of weight on the gun.
That makes
this
sense.
one was actually built, I think it was Ben or Brian. No, this was Brian.
I never liked the minimalist stock, at least the look of it, but actually, I've never actually used one. This actually feels pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it's not too bad, actually.
Hey, could you be a lamb and go let Marcus know that the audio offset is screwed up?
Okay.
And our lips aren't syncing with what we're saying. So, sorry about the audio, guys. Blake Martz, your shout-out is approved. Bogdan Marin, your shout-out is approved. Is the rail metal? That's from Mr. Cookie Swag 1. Nice name. Yes, the rail is made out of metal. It's just incredibly lightweight. Oh, man. My favorite custom gun, Airsoft Nation 72. What's my favorite custom gun? It had to be the Airsoft GI Custom Sidewinder. It was a sniper rifle that our tech department put out, I think, 6 to 8 months ago. It was just a work of art, and that's what was so amazing about it, is that like our tech department does such amazing work that every now and again a gun comes in that just it feels like a piece of art, and they did a great job. Let's see. Someone was asking about an internal debate between, having hard knuckle gloves or having something more flexible. Personally, I've used both hard knuckle gloves and gloves that are more dexterous. I prefer the ones that are more flexible and dexterous, just because, I haven't been in too many situations where a hard knuckle glove was absolutely necessary. I mean, very rare do you see that in Airsoft. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I mean, even like the pig gloves or the mechanic gloves that have a little bit of padding on top, that's more than enough for if you hit your hand on a wall or something, or fall while you're running around. But
yeah,
the hard knuck, usually those are for hitting stuff. But if you're not going to be hitting anything, there's no real reason to have them. That's just my opinion.
I would totally agree. VFC or KWA?
Depends. If you want something out of the box, right out of the box that you don't really have to do anything to, KWA is a great brand to go with. VFC is the same thing, but they do have sometimes their weak points can be the tappet plate or the piston, but it's not necessary to always change them out. You could probably get away with running them for a while before you have to upgrade. For me, I personally like the VFCs just because they're easier, they're more compatible with more parts. You can actually do more upgrades to them without having to change out a bunch of stuff. Like you can just change out a piston, whereas with the KWA, sometimes you have to change out the gears as well.
From Will George, is Bantha Bill coming back to Airsoft GI? No, he is not coming back because he is already here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's back. Shoot, there was a good question I wanted to. Oh yeah, when you have, or do you extend when you run guns? Do you extend the inner barrel through the mock suppressor if you're using a mock suppressor? Essentially, a barrel extension.
Yeah, usually I will. It depends on the setup. If I want it to look like I can take the flashlight or the barrel extension off, I'll leave it at the regular length. But most of my guns, if I put a barrel extension on and I run the barrel through, I'm not taking them off anyway.
Bob, is it possible to get an axe like yours, and where? Unfortunately, Nerf discontinued that axe a little while ago, and I was really sad. I contacted him about it. I was pissed. They were nice on the phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can actually usually find them on eBay or Amazon. I'm working at making an axe of my own, so we'll see what happens there. What does the Hildebrand at the end of your name mean? You're the best. Well, thank you, Slim Shady. That's a cool name. I wonder if I've heard that before. But no, that's a cool name. Hildebrand is actually my last name. So that's what that means. It's just my last name. However, I actually found out from one of the folks that works at Elite Force. Apparently, Hildebrand translates into like battle axe or battle blade.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So this
cool.
Kind of a funny coincidence. It's Thunders. Your shout out is approved. Another good question: is that M-Lock rail available separately?
Yes. Actually, we do sell it on the site. We also sell each panel separately, and we sell the panels in a 3-pack of medium, large, or small, medium, and large.
You're talking about the rail panels for the M-Lock system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they might not know. Now, there's another good tech question. What are your thoughts on Miracle barrels with R-hops?
Actually, I just R-hopped my barrel on my AK, and actually I'm getting pretty decent range out of it. 75 yards, flat trajectory before there's any kind of like deviation. So I mean, it's actually a good idea. It does work. I need to mess around with it a little bit more. I just kind of did it as a test to see if it'll work.
Sorry, I was tuning out. What? I missed it all. I know. I told Aaron when he agreed to. He deigned to grace us with his presence. I told him, I was like, I'm really glad to have you on the live show, Aaron. I just worry for my personal safety because I might say a few things that make you want to put your fist through the back of my face. That being said, let's. Oh man, I can't answer that question or that one. Okay, best cheap Full Metal M4.
I saw that.
What's up, John? Oh, okay. All right.
Full Metal M4. Jeez.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, cheap one. Like, what's cheap?
Yeah, I mean that's a subjective standard. So I mean, I would personally suggest our FMG4 line. That's essentially a custom gun as affordably as we can make it with Lonex internals, which are exceptionally good internals. And FM stands for Full Metal, and it's essentially our G4 series, but Full Metal. But what's great about them is that there are a lot of options in that setup, so you can pick and choose, the setup that you would like the most. So that's weird. Do you run a battle belt? Why or why not? I actually do like running battle belts. They are a lot of fun. I generally only run them, when I'm going to, like, let's say a local pickup game. Like if I'm going to Tax City South, that's when I'll run a battle belt. Yeah, super light loadout.
I usually run one with my my Russian loadout just because it gives me more places to put other things. Like right now, I just run a chest rig, so without having like a plate carrier or something else to like put that gear on, it has to go somewhere. And like having a IFAK or something else that I may need, dump pouch, med kit. I already said that.
Huh? Sorry, it's tough to read the comments right now. Here, John, let me just switch this over to the other screen. Okay. Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to stop the audio lag.
So I think
it has to
okay.
do with this video being played too.
What video?
This one.
But we have to do it to watch the comments.
Right.
Though.
So I'm trying to make this smaller.
Okay, the Chuckles is asking, Bob, do you like cheese? Now, here's the thing. When people ask questions like that, I feel like that's a setup for something disgusting or a joke they're going to play on me. You're laughing like you know what he's talking about.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah? Sometimes? Sure.
Possibly.
All right. What is your favorite sidearm? It's a good question. I personally really like the KWA 1911 Mark series or the HK45 by KWA or the Elite Force 1911 TAC. What about you?
I actually really like my Tokyo Marui 226. That's actually one of my favorites. That or my KSC Glock 17.
Okay. All right, so it looks like, just looking at our stream quality right now, our internet is a little bit slow, which should probably count for the delay you guys are seeing. So sorry about that. I don't think it's a problem we can fix right away, but we'll do our best to get that handled as expeditiously as possible. So, do you lift? No. Aaron?
Not as much as I should.
Dost thou even hoist? Let's see. Any good recommendations for good spring sniper rifles? The JG Bar 10 is a great platform to build off of. I would assume that Aaron would confirm what I just blatantly said.
Yeah, I also do like the M40A3. It is a little more expensive, but it is a nice platform.
That's from ASG, right?
Yes, correct.
Do you miss the Chris Vector GBBR? I think it'd just be gas blowback since it's not a rifle. Well, it is. It's a machine gun. It's picky, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's really picky.
picky.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, guys. I do. I really wish I bought one when they were out, but if I'd wanted to get one, I would have hated myself if I didn't buy like 4 mags.
Yeah.
Because it'd be pointless. Okay. Let's see. Someone was saying, thoughts on teabagging noobs. I actually have a very specific thought on this because I had someone a few months ago try and come up to me and do that to me in a game at Tac City. I got shot and I did a fake death kill, and then the kid came over and I could tell he was about to dip potato chip. I was like, no, I'm a grown man. You're like a kid. Don't do this. I don't want to have to hit you. Well, I mean, someone did that. Yeah. What is the best M4 from Crytek?
They're all...
I mean, they're essentially all M4s.
Yeah.
It's really, your playstyle. They're,
I mean, short, long, medium,
yeah. I mean, that's essentially all it is. Like they have, their
or the heavy.
Yeah, well, they have a personal defense weapon, the short one. They have their CRB, the medium. They have their SPR, the long, and then they have their
LMG,
light machine gun enhanced, which is pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
I personally have an SPR. I've got a couple friends that have their LMG enhanced, which is awesome. I'm jealous. I wish I'd bought one. And then I have a few other friends who have their CRB, which is pretty popular. Yeah. And I know a number of folks that have the PDW up in NorCal. Bob, do you like custom high kappa builds? Personally, I don't really do a lot of custom work on my pistols. I actually have a number of really good friends, like Tim, that have custom high kappas and love tuning in, but they're also car guys, so I'm not surprised. Jeffrey Products. Thanks. I don't know what to say to that. Let's see. What?
Nothing. That's funny.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the backup, Aaron.
No
Thanks. Aaron feels the same way as you do, Jeffrey Products. Thank you. Someone was actually talking about your tats earlier, and I was making a note of this every time Aaron is on any form of video, that a lot of those tattoos are actually from Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah. Everything on this arm.
Yep.
This is all pirate stuff. So.
Classic. Let's see. Galactic Gamers. Bob, are you in the market for adopting? I personally have parents that love me very much, and I cannot be adopted out. But I actually recently rescued a cat. But thank you for asking. I'm actually pretty good for right now, though. I don't fully understand what you meant. Let's see. Let's see if there are any other... Oh, actually, we have another custom gun to go over. I completely forgot.
One more.
We've got the Pitch Black. All right. So, would you mind pulling it? The base gun for this is a VFC full metal stop at VR16 M145 that shoots between 400 and 415. The parts used include a Mad Bull 12-inch Daniel Defense M4A1 RIS-2, Mad Bull Noveski low-profile gas block, PTS enhanced polymer vertical foregrip, PTS Griffin M4SD muzzle brake CCW, Emerson front and rear set folding battle sight M4 style in black, G&G GT1 red dot sight high mount, Magpul USA CTR stock mil spec in black, GI palm piston, Teamwork Airsoft palm piston head, Super Shooter CNC 16-1 high-speed gear set, Lonex tappet plate, Lonex M120 SP tune-up AEG spring, Action Army fin AAC motor, long type 40,000 RPM, and a gun bag.
All of them come with gun bags.
All of them come with gun bags.
Every custom.
Yeah, but it says it on this sheet. So.
Well, it says it on the other ones. It just doesn't say the name.
Let's keep it. Let's
keep it.
All right. Let's keep it up here. So the MSRP from our text is about $780. However, it's going on our website as for $699. So essentially $700. That is a sick looking gun. I can see why it's called the Pitch Black. That's dope.
This is the one. This one was made by Ben.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. He's got good style. I like Ben. But yeah, this is a pretty cool setup. Again, if you're looking for this, make sure to head on airsoftgi.com quite hastily because I believe these are all already up on the website.
Yeah, they're all on the website. And they've been actually moving pretty well, all of our customs. There's going to be more to come. This whole week I have the techs working on customs right now.
Well, it's funny because Airsoftology Jonathan was just in here and he was asking, like, hey, do your custom guns move pretty well? And I was like, yeah, they do. I mean, you'll put out a batch of like 10 and maybe like 1 or 2 of those will take a little bit to sell, but they're generally higher priced items. Yeah. I mean, you guys do exceptional work.
Yeah.
So.
And also, we just got all of our paints for our airbrush system. So we're going to be starting to paint guns, and I'm also working on a layout for pricing for paint jobs.
Nice.
So that should be coming pretty soon. Which hopefully I can get that done by the end of the week so that we can put that up next week.
Yeah, we keep. I mean, for years we've gotten questions on like when we're gonna paint guns and all that, and I'm glad we're finally getting into that because it is a really cool market, and you guys do really good paint jobs, and having an airbrush is just gonna make it even cooler. So really cool. Check out the Airsoft GI Custom M4 Pitch Black AEG on airsoftgi.com. All right, thank you, Aaron. Mm-hmm. All right. They aren't even looking at the hat. What hat?
My hat?
Well, you're the only hat there, so I don't know. Okay. Is there an Airsoft nuke? Not as far as I know. There are props in games that are nukes, but no, there's no. I actually saw a Nerf nuke recently.
Really?
Walter showed it to me. It's on thinkgeek.com, and I mean, I thought it was a joke product, but it looks like a nuke. But you shoot it off an arrow launcher, and like about 3 seconds after you shoot it, it shoots like 50 darts in every direction.
Jeez.
I know, right? It's pretty cool. What are the guns behind you out of curiosity? And what are your guys' personal opinion on the ASG Scorpion Evo? As far as the guns behind us, we've got a KMP9. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We've got a KMP9. We've got an LM4. We've got, what's that, GHK something?
G5.
G5, I thought it was G5. We've got a Galil, we've got a Scar Heavy, we've got a
MP7.
PTS RM4, and on top of that is the MP7. I can't remember the name, that's the Action Army AAC something or other. 21, I don't think it's on camera.
We've got the Battlefield 4 rifle, the Black Hawk Down rifle, and then 416.
Zero Dark 30 when
Yeah.
we attempted to do that. Okay. So yeah, I know. Jeffrey Products, what is your problem? Okay. Do you guys work on guns if we send some?
Yeah, we do. $45 flat rate fee. Depends on what you want done. You can contact our customer service representatives at what's the number 909-869-0671, and they can walk you through the process of how to send it in. Also, there's plenty of packages on our website that you can choose that'll do multiple different things depending on what you want done with your gun. Also, we'll also do custom build work depending on what you actually want your gun to perform as.
Nice. Yeah, it's always good to call our customer service department if you have any questions, like teching or otherwise related, because they're there every day during the week, and they have a direct line to our tech department. Let's see. Is it possible to overdose on ibuprofen? I don't know. I'm not a medical professional, and you would probably be best. It'd be best to ask a medical professional. However, I would not suggest taking a lot, as it probably could damage your liver. Okay. Man, some of these questions are crazy. Mm-hmm. Actually, some are just statements that are pretty crazy, so fair play. All right. Oh, shoot. Someone had wanted to get our thoughts on something, but we got another question. Thoughts on the Tippmann M4?
It's an interesting setup. I mean, since you can go HPA or CO2, it does take, I believe, standard AEG barrels. I mean, Tippmann's been doing HPA for ever now, and they're pretty good at it. Although, it may not be everybody's idea of what you want to do, but I mean, it is an option for something that's like almost like or like a gas blowback rifle where everything's in the mag, or then you have the option to go HPA if you decide to.
Bacon Duck, your shout out is approved, as well as ZB Vision's shout out, which is approved. All right, Bob, do you like AKs? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. I've got a couple myself. Ooh, that's actually a good question for you, Aaron. Best AEG DMR under $500.
Actually, the G&G SR25. It's $420, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's a really good one. It can be HPA'd. It can be like takes standard version 2 parts. It's got the only thing that's different is proprietary nozzle and proprietary hop up. Other than that, it's actually a pretty good gun.
Bob, sir, thoughts on my Akimbo Desert Eagles, mad or not? I don't know why I'd be mad. I think having fun at Airsoft is totally awesome. So, yeah, I think Akimbo Desert Eagles is pretty dope. Did he do 2 Desert Eagles or just 1?
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I think they might be Desert Eagles. It could be the 40s, though.
Of all people, I would have thought you would go to see Deadpool.
I haven't had the time, Bob.
That's fair. That's fair. Although when you do see it, tell me because I want to talk to you about it because it's pretty hilarious and I want to hear your thoughts. Benjamin Chance, your shout out is approved. And thanks for watching from Alaska. Brandon Hyatt, please forgive me if I say your name incorrectly. Your shout out is approved. What?
Jeffrey Product.
Jeffrey Products, you're killing me. Okay, so... all right, guys, I know I talked to you about BB Wars Episode 5 Water Wars earlier. If you guys are at all interested in going to this game at an abandoned water park, I would highly suggest get on the tickets now. And without further ado, I'm going to show you a short promo. All right, so that was our promo for BB Wars Episode 5 Water Wars. I would highly suggest going out to this event. We had a fun time last time we went, including, it's just there are certain dynamics about playing at an abandoned water park that you can't count on ahead of time, and I think you... What?
Yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah. Well, I think you were there for this, and I hope you were because it was really funny in my head. We had a former employee here named Harrison, who's a really funny guy. You remember that?
Yeah, the sit-ups.
Sit-ups
in the slide.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he thought he would be able to stay in cover because slides kind of curve upwards, so he would get in the slide and crawl up and he'd be covered most of the way, but basically he would crawl halfway up and slide most of the way back down, crawl halfway up, slide most of the way back down, and it was really funny for like 20 dudes to just sit there and watch him like really attempt. Like, he tried really hard and got zero effort, and he finally just gave up and was doing, like, he was laying down and then would, like, do half a sit-up and shoot and then lay back down and be like, this is so stupid. That was hilarious. Anyway, okay. Okay. Let's see. KWA Chris Vector, is it worth buying? That's an interesting question.
I mean, depends on if you're buying it just to collect it or if you're going to be running it all the time. There's not a lot of mags are in short supply nowadays. Like, they're hard to get a hold of. People are actually charging more than they actually go for because it is such a hard thing to get a hold of now. So I mean, it depends on if you have the money to support playing with that gun constantly and having that gun.
Why are there more trolls than normal in today's live chat?
I don't know.
Are there any of them people we know?
It's a good possibility.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. All right. All right. Jesus. Okay. Let me focus. All right. Let's see. Good gun with Filato and adjustable hop-up under $150, please. Well, one, I'm going to suggest you the G&G Combat Machine.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to read the question.
That's cool. It's basically a good gun with adjustable hop-up under $150.
$150. Yeah. Combat machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring or gas sniper rifle? That's actually a very good question. I personally prefer gas sniper rifles, mainly because I've had several situations where I miss the first shot and there are people looking around for me, and I can actually rack the bolt as quietly as possible.
Yeah, you don't have to pull it back like part of the way.
No, I remember the last time I did, I was like, took my pinky finger up, back, forward, down, shot, and then it killed the dude. So, however, for consistency, which is very important when you're going to be a sniper, a spring sniper rifle is key for that. What's up?
I'm going to scroll back up. Dr. something or other keeps asking me something, and I keep missing it because it's going by too fast.
Dr. Beavers. Aaron, my Crytek CRB isn't working. I checked the battery connections, mode connections, and battery. What else could be wrong?
More than likely, it could be like you checked what? The contact motor. Might be something internal. One of the wires may have come loose from the MOSFET or from the trigger switches. Have you tested to see if the motor still works? I mean, there's a lot of things that could be going wrong. Like it's kind of hard to say. Not trying to be rude or anything, but did you check the fuse?
That's actually a fair question, because like that's overlooked a lot of times. Oh shoot, we had actually a really good question, but the comments are flying by.
Oh,
dang it. Okay. Should I run 0.12 grams through my LM4? That's from Ian Waters. For God's sakes,
not.
No, do not do that. You're going to break your LM4. I mean, shoot, you're going to break the BBs just putting them in the darn mag.
Yeah.
I would highly suggest, and KWA recommends this themselves, to use KWA Perfect 0.25s or 0.30 BBs. Personally, I found in LM4, 0.30 BBs work perfect.
Yeah.
And that's my personal opinion. I get a flat trajectory, I get exceptional range and accuracy with 0.30 KWA Perfect BBs.
I see that in the Maple Leaf bucking, and that thing just sails across the field.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing the long range shots I've got with that thing. All right, 25 crawfish. Your shout out is approved. Boat warfare and airsoft. That's a good question, Caleb Waters. I've fantasized about doing something similar for a while, and I've seen some folks, some friends of mine out in Sweden do something similar. That would be pretty cool. I would worry about people falling off and drowning, so you definitely want to have those Navy-style life preservers on. You know, the ones that are flat, and then you pull it, and it inflates the CO2 cartridge.
Talking about out in the middle of the ocean playing on a boat, or like just at docked? Because then you don't really have to worry.
No, I mean, that's tough. There was an airsoft game that came on YouTube like 2 or 3 years ago. It was in Russia, and they had a giant yacht, and one team spawned on the bow, one team spawned on the stern.
Oh, wow.
I know, isn't that
like
cool?
how big? Like big enough to where it was
like picture like a pleasure yacht. Pretty big.
That's bad.
Yeah. Is $16 ground shipping faster than $13 economical shipping? I don't know. You can call our customer service and ask about that. I would only assume that the more expensive shipping would be faster. However, people have been, well, I don't know. I've gotten screwed over on shipping times with at least the postal service. But I would highly suggest if you have questions about that, like what will be a better deal to get, call our customer service department. They're airsoft players just like you, so they're going to help you out and get you the best deal possible. Okay, should I get a Crytek SPR and put a barrel extension on it to make it a very long-range DMR, or just keep it the way it comes?
Range doesn't come from how long the barrel is. Accuracy doesn't come from how long the barrel is. It comes from your hop up, the type of bore or how well the bore is on the barrel, on the inner barrel itself, and also your FPS.
I mean, you are going to get better accuracy with a Miracle Barrel.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter how long the barrel is.
Yeah.
Like, it mostly comes down to your FPS and whatnot.
Wow.
What's the best way to get techie? Oh, can you scroll that up?
Yeah.
What is the best way to get into teching? Best way to get into teching? Who is that from?
It's from Family Airsoft and All the Great Luxuries in Life. That is a long handle.
Yeah. The best way is buy broken or not, like broken or damaged guns from your local airsoft retailer, or even from us. We have a boneyard section. You get them for relatively cheap, and you can start learning how each of those work. That's the best. That's really what I did. Is my first airsoft gun I got was a Classic Army M14. It stopped working. I opened it, fixed it, put it back together, and it started working again. And then just from there, it was more and more and more, just like fixing my friend's stuff, or just tinkering around basically.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to find an answer for a question someone asked. Someone's asking, what is a good small plate carrier for kids? That's a tough one because kids are sized differently, but variably or generally they're a little bit smaller. The Condor Outdoor Cyclone plate carrier is a pretty good one. It's much smaller. That's what Mark used to run all the time, and he's a very small gentleman. The JPC is another good one for smaller players. I'm trying to think. I thought there were some sized for kids. The Condor Outdoor Gunner lightweight plate carrier is pretty good.
ID panel.
No, that doesn't work, Aaron. Gosh. So yeah, those are some good options right there. That's what I would suggest. You can also head into some of our walk-in stores and try them on, just so you aren't dissatisfied with stuff once you get home. If you come out and try it on, you'll at least know what you're getting right off the bat. Let's see. Aaron, my gearbox is locking up. Just changed my gears and piston. Please help.
What kind of gun, what kind of piston did you put in it? Like, what kind of gears did you put in it? What was the original brand of the gun? What kind of piston and gears did you swap out? You may have over-shimmed the gears. The piston might not be, or might not fit right inside the gearbox. Sometimes there are those kind of fitment issues. Might be pinched and not being able to move, travel freely on the rails.
Wow, I don't even understand that question.
Question or my answer?
No, someone's asking a question. I just...
okay.
Huh.
Was it a bad question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I want to buy one of your custom guns, but it's been sold out for a long time, and dang it. Gosh, why is it so hard to find this crap? Okay, sorry. We have to scan down below. There's a good question I wanted to answer. Gosh, dang it.
There it is.
Oh, hey, I want to buy one of your custom guns, but it's been sold out for a long time. What will happen if I buy it, even though it says out of stock? Well, it says out of stock, so you won't be able to buy it. However, if you really like that custom, you can call our customer service department and talk to them. Again, they have a direct line to the tech department, and you can see if they can make you something very similar, if not, well, closely matching that gun. Isn't that correct?
Correct, yeah.
So, yeah,
It just depends on parts availability for certain ones. Some of them we use parts that have, either A, been discontinued, or B, it takes a long time to get them back in stock. So.
Yeah. Always, if there is a gun you want that has already been made into a custom and sold, call our customer service department, because if they can make it for you and you really want it, they will. Let's see.
It's just getting old now with Jeffrey.
I know, Jeffrey Products. It is getting old. It was kind of funny at first, though. Alex Reimer? Let me know if I said it right. Let's see. Favorite helmet style. I actually kind of like the classic K-Pot. Is it the Mitch 2002?
You're talking the Kevlar's. Probably like a Mitch, or it's the lightweight Marine, or the USMC lightweight, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I just like the standard looking one that like a Marine or Army infantryman would wear. I just think it looks really cool. The bump helmets, or the PJ or the fast style helmets, they're functional. They've got a lot of stuff on them. I just think they look, I don't know. I think you look more badass with a regular K-Pot on.
Yeah, personally, I like the new RBR, or the RBR Mark 6, or Mark 2.
I don't know what that looks like.
Kind of looks like K-Pot almost, just a little bit different. It's got a little bit more. I don't know. It looks cooler. It's also part of the Russian kit I'm trying to do.
I would like to see you in a fast helmet, because I bet that would look kind of funny. That being said, someone's asking, is TVB still a thing? We actually took the Tim vs. Bob series and moved it over into the BB Wars series of Airsoft games. So the BB Wars series closely follows where Tim vs. Bob left off. And you should check out those games whenever you have a chance, because we also have a campaign tracker on our website that follows the campaign all over the United States and shows how each side is doing. Last year, I just want to say, the Rebellion came out with a big W, and that would be a win for the year-long campaign. Pretty happy about that. Let's see. We're actually getting to the end of our live show, so we'll try and answer a few more questions. Okay. What do you guys think of a sniper and spotter team up? Keep up the good work. Greetings from Poland. Well, hi, Slim Shady. Thanks for watching from Poland. I'm a big fan of that country. Sniper spotter team up. That's actually a good question because, I have done that before and I've had some friends do it. I personally think it's probably better just to have two snipers just because, with the...
just with the way Airsoft is, you kind of need like that second follow-up shot. If you're both using springers, this way you can at least get like a second shot on target like quicker rather than having to deal with like trying to reload or pull the bolt back and get another round in.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I think for like super long range shots, like in the real world, a spotter would come in handy. However, for Airsoft, not so much at all.
But in essence, having a second sniper right next to you is also a spotter because they both have another long range scope. So.
Exactly. For Narnia. I should scream that out at games. For Narnia! That'd be funny. Oh, shoot. Let's see. What BBs do you use in a sniper? Personally, when I used to snipe regularly, I was using .36s, maybe .43s, but I actually went back down to .36s. I thought those were better.
Actually, ASG just came out with .40 white.
Oh, that's nice.
Non-metallic as well.
That's nice.
So those are something to keep an eye on if you're actually sniping.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Let's see how far. We're actually a little over time, so we will try and answer a few more questions. What do you think about optics on pistols? That's from Matthew Moore. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen more optics on more pistols at CQB places. I go play CQB every now and again. I make it a point to hit up Tax City South on their pistol night on Wednesdays, but it's weird. I would have thought I'd see more of those race guns or pistols with optics on them in CQB facilities, but I really don't ever see it. It's very rare. What about you?
Never really see a lot. I mean, like the RBR is like it's a big thing now, especially with agency arms and salient arms, putting the RBR cuts on their Glock 17s and other guns. I haven't really seen it like before, but now it's starting to become a thing. I mean, truthfully, if you're at a pistol night, you're not really needing an optic. You're not target shooting.
Jeez. Someone had a very good... Oliver Saville, please forgive me if I mispronounced your last name. I was asking, do we ship to England? Absolutely we do. Just put everything you want on our website, airsoftjow.com, into your cart and hit that global checkout button. It's as easy as that. Whoa. Okay, I don't know what that means.
Just flying by.
Okay. Let's see. Does the Pitch Black use lipos?
7.4s. We don't really warranty for anything over an 11.1 or over a 7.4. We never really say anything is lipo ready because that actually is kind of a misnomer. It doesn't really mean anything. You could build up a gun the best as possible. You throw an 11.1 on it and you can, strip your piston, break your gears, burn out your motor. There's multiple things that can happen.
Can you put a jack into an ERG gearbox?
I haven't tried yet.
I don't know why you'd want to buy an ERG if you're just going to put a Polar Star in it.
Yeah, because then you're not gonna get the recoil from the system. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yep.
ER skating or whatever. There went by.
No. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can go back and find it. Gosh, dang it.
And there's something loose in my handguard in the AK-74, and it came like that. What could it be?
What could it be? That's how it sounds like.
What could it be?
Please answer.
I'm actually not sure. I'm not even sure what brand it is because some have different ways of mounting stuff than others. So I mean, not really 100% sure what it could be.
Mm-hmm.
It could just be a loose piece of metal for all I know. I mean, it could be There is a little latch on it that holds the handguard in place. If that fell out, that could be it. Yeah. But other than that, I really don't know.
Bob, you coming to Ballahack? I desperately want to. That is one of the most amazing fields in the country. I don't have any plans to do so in the near future. However, any chance I get to go back and play there, I will take it in a hot second. That is such an amazing field. If any of you guys out there ever have a chance to visit Ballahack Airsoft in Chesapeake, Virginia, take it. Okay. Bob, do you play Rainbow Six Siege? This is going to be the last question for today. No, I don't. However, it does look like a fun game. You play, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that game? 'Cause
At first there was some netcode problems, but now that it's running a little bit better, it's actually kind of fun. I don't know. There's other shooters out there that I like to play more. I'm actually really looking forward to the Division.
Oh, yeah, that looks fun. Second last question of the night is going to be, Bob, are you going to grow a beard? No, I cannot grow a beard for the life of me. I actually tried for about a month and a half once, and I went on a week-long fishing trip, and I had the first mate of the crew of the boat come up and be like, hey, the captain came up first. He's like, so I don't know if like the crews talked to you, but we all decided the beard needs to go. It looks awful. And then the first mate came up. He's like, look, I don't know if the captain talked to you, but me and the crew talked. The beard needs to go. It's pretty bad. I basically have these spots that just come in and don't grow very well. Aaron has got a solid beard. That's enough beard for the both of us. But thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys being here for our live shows. Almost every week we see a lot of the same guys here. Anyway, guys, make sure to check out our social media this week. Make sure to get on that March Mayhem patch package before it's gone for good. What's that?
So yeah, don't forget about that.
Don't forget about that, because our last big mystery box went out pretty fast. It was the one that had the minigun in it.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to take a little bit longer to sell, but it was just gone. Yeah. So
everybody wants that minigun.
Absolutely. So don't miss out on a $1,000 GI shopping spree. Get on the March Mayhem patch package right now while you still have a chance. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the DITV live show. I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, and this is
Aaron.
excellent work, the head of our GI Tech department. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.